Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4. Try to think between 3 and 4. Hearts of Iron 4, the U.S.S.R game, and we are getting ready to face off their Barbarossa. They are justifying, Germany is justifying against us, so we have that. We are hoping to get some more troops in place before that actually starts. And you know, just before we do all this, okay, yes, resistance, sufficient resources. But what I also want to do here is let's look over at Air Force thingies. Those are the planes that fly. Hello, Dijon. Use equipment in your new infantry divisions. Yeah, that's probably for the best. That probably means I'm not going to do it because it's probably for the best. Let's see if we can create some more. I don't know. Okay, up here, and you go after fighters and bombers. We're going to try to control some of these airspaces here. I guess Belarus. Okay, you guys. Yes. Okay, what are these tactical bombers? Okay. I don't even know if we should try to put any air up over Poland. Let's try it here and close air support. Yeah, more tactical bombers. Okay, over the Ukraine. You can maybe just go after fighters. Okay, more. We're running out of fighters way fast. Okay, scout planes. Military support. I don't know if I've built enough fighters. For now, there. You need to unzip the mod file, right? From the mods. Hey, spiraling. Okay, you need to unzip. I found the mod mod file. The mod zip file. You need to undo it, but there should be a file. Once you unzip the file, should unzip the file. There is a look around in the Black Ice forum. Somebody has made a post and then linked it from several places in the Black Ice forum on detailed instructions on where to do it. You're just either not unzipping the thing. Hey, Marcel. or in the right, or move it, put it in the right spot, or something is what's going on there. Is it's not in the right spot from everything that you're telling me. Something. These are tactical bombers. Well, can we put you out over here? Yes, good. Naval bombers. Well, might as well put you out there. Okay, down here, more naval bombers. Let's put you out to the Black Sea. Let's also come down here and... Okay, well... 1, 2, 3... Well, we'll get all of these guys out here. That will put out also for the Black Sea to give them some fighter coverage. I think that would be a good idea. Well, thanks for watching. I hope your work isn't terribly important. If you're not doing it. And not all work is equally important, of course. That will help. I know this is turning out to be something of an air preparation thing, but we need to do it. Okay. Here, let's... Let's see about some plausible support. And let's also see about some scout planes. Well, let's do air reconnaissance here. Working in the house, yeah. This is vanilla. Hello. Nazca 41, I guess. Yes, this is still just vanilla. I saw a tweet today from the Black Ice team that they've released one more, probably they say the last release before before the actual release of the modded version for the new update. And so I did ask them, hey, have you reduced the harsh conditions for Germany invading the Soviet Union? Because if they've reduced it, I'm willing to give it a try. If they haven't reduced it, I'm going to mod out their harsh conditions entirely, because without knowing what how they've done their conditions, I figure it'll be easier to mod them out than reduce them. I just can't agree with how harsh they have the invasion of the Soviet Union. Okay. Well, let the clock continue while the air deploys. These are just NKVD divisions. Few games with King Tigers later. Well, maybe you missed. We were playing. No, not King Tigers. We were Britain and 4-0 Germany. Earlier today, played until an hour before the start of the stream. We will be definitely playing tomorrow. I just not sure. Okay, we're not going to do that anymore until the war starts, which should open up more national focuses. Okay, so we've got the T-34. Do we have the T-34 in production? I think we do. Oh, we should hit the right button. Yes, T-34, and we've made it that. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to feel up to playing more, but maybe, you know, now that we're here, so we're not doing, okay, we'll do air. Definitely want to do air. And we've got some more bunkers built. Okay, we need to build a few more factories, I think. There we go. We're getting that done. How is it compared to I still think Hearts of Iron 4 has some great potential. I like Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice. Why do we have Fort? Well, I know I moved you down here. Oh, that's right. I never remember now. I wanted to see about partially garrisoning some of this. Okay, yeah, this is 3, 5, this. Okay, let's see if we can do a bit of a fallback line. I don't know how. So Black Ice, Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice, I should say, is still for me the best game. But this is good. Yeah, OCB is a bit right on that. See if, yeah, you might. I don't know if it's still there. I asked them on Twitter. They didn't reply. I mean, I was just like, well, by now an hour or more ago, but I haven't looked at Twitter back. I don't know how mad they're still at me. I get mod developers mad at me at times. I know I do. Of course, I think I'm right and justified in all of my ranting and ravings, but they don't seem to think so. So I don't know if you want to try it out, if it's worth the time to do it with their test version or not. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, let's put one more garrison in that sort of forward city. They're still marching down. I don't. Let's put you, I think, there. And we should. You're in the forest. Okay, let's come here. That's maybe a bit much in that one location. New general. Okay, infantry general sounds good. We'll give him to this guy. Yeah, well, Führer mana is... well, it's still here in this, in political power. And, okay, here's where they are wrong, not just, hey, I think could be done better. Here's where they're wrong. All of the games basically start out with, you know, all of this stuff here empty, and you start to you fill it up as, if you want to call it, Führer mana, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. But political power is a real thing. And the way they explain, now it's all of this is the same political power, so it's not quite as good. But part of it is very real, is because if in Hearts of Iron 3, you can change out the government ministers at will without a penalty, or a cost or limitation. So if, say, we're going to research aircraft or something really briefly, so let's put in this guy and then swap him out 2 days later for this, and then you can swap out. That causes chaos in government. And also, some of that stuff, that is a real thing that you don't want to cause too much chaos. Where they're wrong is that they should start with a set of these things being filled, or at least partially filled, because maybe, I don't know, you don't really have a ship designer for the Soviet Union or China or whatever, but set up with sort of a historical start on most of these, and then use the political power simply to change. And yeah, I would say I'm looking partially from my limited knowledge of the Soviet Union and my fairly deep knowledge of Germany. If you're switching between emphasis on design bureaus, shall we say, between Porsche and Henschel or something like that, that caused political disruption. Now, maybe a little more minor than they're doing. So some of this Manus type stuff, the way you can call it, and you're not incorrect with some of the concepts, does have a real basis that I would say is really there. So, and not just, a complaint. So yeah, I like the cabinets style, having a defense / war minister, have an intelligence minister, have a production minister, and then have a limited pool of those people, instead of being able to say put all production guys here or all security guys or whatever. Have some of that kind of stuff better. It's like me so much behind the scenes stuff. I love to control all such aspects. I don't mind spending 10 hours playing. Yeah, and trust me, I play slower if I was playing on my own. I do, and even though I will readily admit I play fairly slow for these games, but I can micromanage it. Hello, Ian. No mods today. We're just playing standard. Black Ice is still coming out. I'm still waiting for some of the other mods. NSIG, I've been encouraged to try. We no longer get the effects of the Ribbentrop Pact. Okay. We're getting ready for Barbarossa here. I know it's coming. Okay, 21, 24, that should be, we're running out of space here. Maybe we should create north and south fronts. Okay. Okay, just a generic general here. Okay, let's do that. Let's... no. Yes. Assertive. Well... New theater. Okay, just so that we can jump back and forth. Okay, now we're coming up here. He's going to go to He's full. He's our mobile. And he's full. So let's create another. There we go. Now down out of all of these guys. And no, I'm not planning on using front line for most of these. Yes. Oh no, let's deselect all those. I'm going to create this as a sort of Ukraine command here. 23 divisions, we'll add him. 24. Might be the, yeah, it might be, but we'll see if we can do any good. Okay, our Crimean front down here and whatnot. We'll get a career officer there. Don't know if we can worry that much about these guys. Okay, well, I'm not really worried about being invaded from Iran. So let's move you guys to the port. But I am wanting forces down here. These into our cavalry command, and we'll create another sort of spot there. And we have more horsey divisions way out here. I don't know that these are going to be any good, quote unquote, but well. At least we'll have some relatively mobile people in the rear. Yeah, cooldown. That can, you know. Yeah, there are multiple ways to do it, and whether it's cooldown or political power, war support. I like what they've done. They broke out what used to be national unity, and they broke it out between war support and stability, and that's fine. And these are, as you can. Thanks, dogs, for barking out there. And they do slightly different things, but it used to be combined. And this is just as a percentage. It's not a mana thing. Manpower. I don't mind most of this. Most of it. Well, a lot of my problems come in some of this type stuff. Some of the wacky stuff. This focus tree isn't that bad, but hello, 27 tennis. Okay. These are in KVD units. They're here. They're going to, I don't know, get overrun. We have a line of mountain divisions in the mountains. Don't know how well they'll work. We're going to leave these defense lines up here. We defend, these are all NKVD units. These are too. Let's put you in Tallinn. Tallinn. Okay, now we have all of these guys here. Yeah, I think just adding them along the river here. I don't know if I should. Well, should be given to a general. I don't know if I should take half of the divisions away and this general, or just create a new one. Or, yeah, let's just do this. A little easier. Okay, you're fighters. We'll put you up over Poland, just to give them some fighter coverage. Now let's take a look at the world as it is now. Okay. They've got Greece, but Britain has invaded and taken out Rhodes. This is going to be an interesting battle. Because unless there's a mainland invasion, they're going to be able to put a very heavy weight on us, because there's 68, 48, 10, 18 divisions facing us here. Now, no, I'm not even really planning, as you can see, wanting to hold this line. Oh, production. Okay. Now, yeah, more artillery is what I think is most critical. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think I'm sort of done building immovable defensive border things for the moment. There we go. Bunch of factories there. Berlin by Christmas. Well, yeah, that may be the thing. I don't know, what would the Soviets say? Because obviously they don't want to acknowledge the opiate of the masses religion, you know, so they wouldn't want to be doing that. Okay, modifying the government. Well, I don't know if we probably should, obviously, before we did the T-34. Reliability, hard attack, max speed, reliability. Okay, well, if we do any more designs. Now, what I think we want to do here is also come over here. Let's see, if we were to convert one of these over to a medium unit. Okay, that will give us, we have the availability. So let's do, okay, so that's not terribly balanced. No, I don't like any of those support elements, so we'll not use them. Balloon by next harvest. Yeah, that works. Hello, Stuart. How you doing? Well, we're going to keep the live stream going, don't worry, but we're ending the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, I love hearing from you. So please post questions, comments, suggestions. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.